Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Pixie Love. You guys can call me Pixie. And today we're doing some r/Fatlogic. This is indeed selfish. Like, you're already in good shape. You have enough muscles, eating and feeling good, yet you are still not content. You just saw your bikini competition and now you want muscles and to do lean down hiding it in the form of for my birthday. It's not about weight loss, it's about muscle gain, and you know what? It's not really necessary. Why are you so pressed about what someone else is doing with their body? Like, I don't know what this post is commenting about, but it seems like it's someone who's probably a like body builder, like it seems like it's probably someone who competes doing bodybuilding stuff, like bodybuilding models. That's what it's called. Oh my god, I know there's a name for it, and I feel like I'm not saying it right. But apparently, from what this person's saying, like, oh, you saw the bikini competition, so like people who she has to compete against, and now they're like, I don't think I look good enough, so now I gotta do this, and they're like, oh no, I'm just trying to like look good for my birthday, bitch. Maybe they're trying to look good for their birthday, but maybe they also want to beat the competition. Does it fucking matter? Why are you so jealous? Why do you care? Go somewhere. Go. Like, go hug a tree. Okay? Go hug a tree. I promise. It'll make you feel better. Doctor, I recommend weight loss. Me. I'm looking for a prescription that doesn't fail the vast majority of time. What would you recommend thin people with these symptoms? Okay. We've talked about this before, but I'll say it again. You're not a thin person with those symptoms, okay? You're not. And the reason why weight loss is most likely what they recommend is because typically the symptoms you're listing are normally attributed to weight. So if you're at a heavier weight and you're having certain symptoms, 9 times out of 10, the symptoms are because of the weight, or the weight is making it worse. So they can't properly diagnose you or see if the issue is something else when your weight is still a problem. Like, yeah, they can, but it's harder to figure that out. Like, it's hard to see, like, are you having these issues because your body is actually having this issue, or are you having these issues because you're overweight? And it's a lot easier to be like, lose the weight, and if you're still having these issues, I can prescribe you this medicine, or we can take this route. But it's hard to do those things when they can't rule out the main cause, or probably the more likely cause. Like, when you go to the hospital and you have symptoms, right? They are not gonna, if you have a very rare disease, it takes a long time to diagnose someone with a rare disease. Why? Because sometimes the symptoms overlap with other things. So they're going to assume it's something that's more likely to happen than a rare disease. So if you're overweight and you're having symptoms that a lot of overweight people have, they're going to assume that the problem has to deal with your weight. You posting about your weight loss is so harmful. Like, not everyone can lose weight just by eating less. You're part of the issue with eating disorders. Why are you on here bragging about losing weight when you probably ate nothing for like months to get to where you are? It's like literally impossible, giving us unreachable standards. And so what? So that you would be like, what your weight at? You felt pressure to lose weight, and now you're putting that pressure on the rest of us. You are part of the problem with people who think they have to lose weight to be happy. If she needs 1,200 calories per day, how can 1,200 calories be enough for her? So the person that they're pointing to is not an overweight person. So it probably wouldn't be enough for that person. Probably 1,500 would be enough. But when you're extremely overweight, especially like the people from my 600-pound life, you would be okay with eating 1,200 calories per day because your body is still getting that energy from somewhere. The reason why you are fat and you're overweight is because you eat too much calories and your body would store that extra energy within your body. So when you're losing weight, when you have excess fat on you, you can eat less than the recommended amount and still be okay because your body is taking that energy from what's inside you. Talked about it in my calorie video on Science with Pixie, which I will be doing another one eventually. With my Science with Pixie, we talked about it. Energy cannot be created nor energy cannot be created nor destroyed. We learned that in like middle school science, probably elementary school, okay? And so when you eat food, you get energy. And if you don't burn off all that energy, it is stored within your body. So when you don't eat enough food, where does your body get energy from? From the stored energy that you have in your fat cells. Duh. That's how someone who's overweight can be okay with eating 1,200 calories a day, because they have stored energy within them. Okay, so this one has two parts. I'm going to read both of the pictures first and then I'll talk about it, okay? Wow, that's fat phobia. So uncool. Health can occur at any size, and I'm still not sure what the point is here. My friend is 430 pounds. Can he be healthy at that size? Absolutely not. Stop with your health at every size propaganda. If you cared about your friend, you could understand that he can be his healthiest self at 430 pounds instead of wasting your time coming at a stranger on social media. But whatever, do you. Okay, hold on. I know I said I was going to read the other part first, but like, didn't you come for a stranger online? And now you're telling this person, oh, since you're disagreeing with me, you're wasting your time by coming for me. But yet you're doing the same thing. Okay, sorry. I'm gonna read the next part now. He is he is absolutely miserable, practically immobile and in pain. He is pre-diabetic, has GERD, I don't know what that is, a horrible wheeze, and cough and depression. He health at size He health at every size himself into his body that he can't stand living in. He was fit. He was a fit, healthy 24-year-old playing basketball, and depression and food addiction made him obese. Obesity is the reason for his misery. He didn't just magically get to these health problems when he became obese. And then someone else was like, healthiest self at 430 sounds ridiculously delusional. Exactly. No one can be their healthiest self at 430 pounds. Sorry, not sorry. Like, what the hell is that delusion? Like, I say it all the time, these people are fucking delusional. And like, this person said everything I need to say. Like, no, my friend was a healthy person when they weren't overweight. They became overweight and all these fucking problems come. I've talked about it before. There has been a link to obesity and depression. Like, there's been like a mental link to it that some people literally get depression when they're overweight. It happens. It's a fucking thing. So like, the health at every size approach. So outside the umbrella, we have fat phobia, diet culture, and the war on obesity. Okay? And underneath it, we have intuitive eating, gentle nutrition, mindful eating, the non-diet approach, flexible eating with response to internal regulations. This is fucking hilarious. This is fucking funny. Because like, all those things are people who have healthy relationships with food does, and yet you call it diet culture when they do it, but then when you guys do it, is loving yourself and letting yourself tell you what to do with your body. I said this before, when you're overweight and you overeat constantly, intuitive eating won't work for you because your body doesn't understand the signals that relay when you're actually full. When you're overweight, 9 times out of 10, you will keep eating until you're painfully full because your body doesn't read the cues when you're actually full. It doesn't work. Like, your body literally isn't working properly. So you can't intuitive eat. What the fuck is gentle nutrition? What is that? What is that? Okay? What is that? Mindful eating? You're not mindfully eating when you're stuffing food down your throat while you're watching YouTube all day. You're not mindfully eating. Mindful eating is when you actually are focused on your meal and your food, when you're actually let it be your whole time. And I'm like, I don't mindfully eat. Absolutely not. I am the person sitting and stuffing my food with face while watching YouTube. It's second for me. I don't sit at a table and eat. Well, I rarely do that. Only when like we have big family dinners. But like, I don't sit at the table and eat. And just, I probably should, but I don't. No. So like, but gentle nutrition. Someone tell me what that is, 'cause I'm too lazy to look it up. Alright, this video has some juicy posts in it. I really enjoyed this one. And if you guys enjoyed it, please make sure you guys leave a like down below. If you guys enjoyed me, please make sure you guys subscribe because I do videos Monday through Friday. In the second, there'll be 2 videos on your screen. One is my most recent upload. The other one is what YouTube recommends for you. I would click on either one because they're bangers. Why? Because I made them. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.